subscribers, my friends and family on YouTube. What's going on? Welcome back into the channel. Welcome back into... Where did my shoreline go? Yeah, we're down here on the river. I got cut bait. I just cast this out here. We got a worm here. Got a little more worm on here. We're just getting started. 1:10, about 10 minutes late. Tried to get down here a little earlier. You know, that never really happens. Always something going on to slow down your path. But welcome back in. Welcome back into the channel, folks. Appreciate it. We got to climb around like billy goats today to get a spot to fish. Evidently, it's a rising water, even though the thing you call tells me the water's down 2.6 inches. It's up about 10 inches. So shows what they know, right? Shows what they know. We got cut bait out there on that one rod out there. There might be some catfish in here, to be honest. The water has got to be about maybe 10 or 12 feet deep out there. So there might be some catfish coming in. You guys notice you're very, very close to the water. Because I could not find a camera angle that did not put you guys in, you know, pretty close to the water's edge. Very hard to find an angle here. Very hard to get a rod out. We're going to recast this one. Nothing hit that one. So I'll show you guys what I got on here. Nice little piece of cut bait. Little piece of bluegill. We got those from yesterday. I'm not sure where to cast this sucker. And I guess I could just sail over there to that edge. Currents, you know, ripping to the right. Not much of a break today. Check to see if I hit anything in the head, and I'll come check the chat. Hang on. I literally had to make a rock face to walk on here. I mean, there was nothing here. And I looked down there for about 20 minutes. It's just at the level where it's like this. I mean, there's no real spot to fish. I mean, if it goes up another foot, I'll have a little tapering bank. If it goes down another foot, yeah, guess what? Yeah, another tapering bank. But we're on like cliff points right now. I can't do much with those spots down there. It's just a little bit. It's in between. The current is kind of slacking every once in a while, but she's ripping right now. I mean, I guess it got rain upstream because I'm seeing a lot of driftwood floating down the river. Not any really, really big stuff, but you know, just a lot of small stuff. Yeah, I had to build this. I mean, I had to, you know, get the rocks from up there and put them down here. Still got about 60 worms. I've got some cut bluegill. Got bluegill on that one. Worm on this one. We're going to see what's going on. See if anything's hitting. Give it just another minute and I'll come check the chat. Like I said, we're just getting started. This is our first cast. I guess I'll come check the chat out. Yeah, I got to walk very, very carefully here because, you know, obviously there's not much of a shoreline to work with. Like I said, I had to build that rock face. Crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy, crazy. What do I do my lighter? Oh, I don't want to go without my lighter anywhere. Where is it? There it is. Found it. Top pocket. That's the worst place you can put your lighter because, you know, when you reach down and grab something out of the water, guess what happens? You flash. See if I can see the chat in this bright sun. The temperature's about maybe 55 degrees. It ain't bad. see. Fishing the Mid-South. What's going on? Thanks for coming. Oh, there's a bite. Just when I start, really? That close rod was just got hammered. Like I said, fishing the Mid-South. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. What is going on? John C. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. Yep, Mid-South's #1. And John C's #2. John C said hello, Mike. And fishing the Mid-South. Hey. And Jay Fishing, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. John C says MVP. John C. And we also have Karen. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And Anthony, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate it. What is going on? Hope that's Karen says hi. I gotta get this bite before he pulls my rod in. Those little peck bites, you never know what they are until they try to pull the rod in on you. Now, I'm not too worried about using my good bait caster right here because, yeah, I got a rock face. I had to build this sucker, and it looks like he got most of the worm off. Yep, look what he did to it. Just left me like a little piece. And suckers. I had on a big night crawler and a couple little red worms, and all he left was half the night crawler. Sneaky little sucker fish. Yeah, these are actually, I went out of my way and dug some. Even the smaller worms are Canadian night crawlers, but they're small Canadian night crawlers. They're like, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. So they're much better quality than those little white worms. Obviously, as the weather, temperature, and stuff gets warmer, I can find some better bait. But you got to warm up more. That's not cast out far. I figure this water's going up fast. They aren't going to be holding very deep. Or shallower, at least. I don't know. I'll go out deeper and deeper as the day goes on. Looks pretty good. We'll come check the chat again. Yep, I'm gonna wind up getting my feet wet today. I know it. My feet are already dang friggin' wet. Yeah, I can't do much with that other spot down there. Our good catfish spot. It's on cliff area right now. You guys remember that spot? It's almost impossible to fish when the water's going up and down. See, Karen says, "Hey MB, hey John C. And WA, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on?" Let's see, Anthony says, APW. Let's see, Jay Fishing says, release comments and are both doing well. You and your you're talking about. Hope you guys are doing okay. Appreciate it. Getting into other people's conversations. My bad. Oops. Let's see. Southwest Wisconsin. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my mod levels down, guys. So I've only got about maybe 5 mods I can put in anymore. And I've got 2 temporary sets, a live feed. So those are individuals that just, wouldn't mind having the wrench for the day. But so that if you guys want a wrench, just let me know. I got to keep those wrench levels down if I can. Let's see, Wisconsin says, just finished. Packing up all my, I'll be going live soon. Oh, awesome. See, Army Mom, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Army Mom says MVP. See, Ron Wilson, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. See, Ron says afternoon. Afternoon, ma'am. Let's see. Anthony says, hey, SWFF. South Wisconsin says, I'll take one. Okay, gotcha. There you go. No worries. I'll probably leave you as one of my my standard mods. If you want temporary, just let me know. It says oh, you'll have a screwdriver. Hope there's a bite on close rod. Oh, so you guys are gonna be doing that today, huh? They're doing that pecking and letting it go crap. Yeah, I figure that's the best way to run the channel if the YouTube's gonna be a nuisance about the wrenches is kind of keep a couple sets of temporary mods in there so people can, you know, come in and sub up and everything, and every night I can, you know, reset that spot, reset the two spots, and keep the redshift levels at least around 50. The standard mods. Like every month, I'm gonna have to reset it to make sure I can keep it at a good level. Because I have a, you know, just, you know, people that come in for a while, you know, people that aren't really active on the channel. As long as you come in for and you got the wrench, no worries. It's like after a month, if you haven't come in and visited, the chances are it's a good idea to, you know, remove that wrench so that you can have other people that might have channels that want to you know, get their stuff going. And if ever come back in, I can always reset her. That's one of the good things. And wrenches are not permanent. Let's see. Kieran says, Rod, we're both doing well. And Bill, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Like I said, if you guys want your wrenches back, I know you were a wrench. You earned that, so no worries if you want that back. I had to do a purge about 2 weeks ago. I've kept the numbers at about 50. Trying to keep her around that level. That way YouTube doesn't, you know, complain too much. Bill says, hello, folks. I got a few minutes to hang. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Fishing Wisconsin says, thanks, brother. Oh, you're welcome. Bill says, hey, Karen. And Rod says, Estelle, yeah, it's up to you. Awesome. And no F's, no frills. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Hi, Maddie. Another bite on that rod again. Go, turn it. Jeez, that was a close one. Well, that sucker about got the rod. Dang, drum almost got my rod. That sucker about got it. But our first fish of the day. That's a nice drum. Almost got the rod. See you, buddy. Thank you. That's why I keep running them rods. I knew one of them was going to hook themselves. We can just rod back out and we'll check the chat. And I'm glad I set the camera close enough to where I could get to it. That's a pretty nice, maybe 2.5 pound drum. Pretty nice for a start. That's just like a night crawl with a little 1/8 ounce split shot on it. Cast that a few feet from the bank. Uh-oh. You gonna tell me stupid sand. I don't want that. I couldn't have got any sand in my reel. It went in the water. It didn't go in a dang. Oh boy. Guess I better mount that down a little bit better, shouldn't I? I about got her in. But that's what I do. I tempt the suckers. Like, go ahead, try pull that rod in on me. Says hello. And Fear Coops, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Rob Wilson says, ain't no mercy. We have oh wait, crap, I can't see that with the angles. I think I know who that is, but I don't wanna. Sergey, yeah, that's Sergey. What's going on? Sergey, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? See what is going on with the chat. I heard that rod again. Gotta make sure I keep my eye out over there. Connection. Is it clear to you? Because it keeps popping off. Is it clear to you? Because it keeps popping off the connection. And Justin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? I wanted to because I guess I can leave. No worries. Justin, buddy, hope you're having a pretty good day. I know Justin's back was hurting pretty bad today. I was feeling better. Jay says a little blurry. Not sure what to do about that. I hope the signal comes in a little better after a while. At least I hope that drum was okay. Yeah, says Justin. Says no, not clear. We got 4 out of 5 bars on 4G. Must just be taking a minute to clear up. Let's see. I hope you catch some. Fishing with Rivers. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming in and visiting. I turn her just a little bit. I could lift her up a little bit higher. Maybe see if I can get a little bit tiny better signal. We're not buying any iron or anything. Got one fish so far. What am I hoping to catch today? Hook. We got bluegill on the far rod there. I'm hoping to cut bluegill. I'm hoping to catch maybe the blue cat channel, white bass, striper. Anything that might hit a piece of cut bait. And the close rod, I've got worm on there. So drum, carp, buffalo carp, regular carp, grass carp, a lot of different species. I like to diversify when I'm out here. Try to get as many chances as I can to catch fish. When you concentrate on one species, you wind up catching diddly bunkus, or you wind up catching a lot of them. I mean, it's one of the two. Well, I hope that's cleared up a little bit. I mean, it looks great on my side. It's just that cleared up any folks? And we'll give it a minute here and see if she clears up a little bit. That sucks, Michael. I gotta stand up to cast that rod, don't I? I gotta stand up to cast this one. Look like that was a bite on cut bait. Usually down here on the river, if you keep a feed going for a couple minutes, it'll clear up. Not always. I don't know why it'd be messing up. Kind of a clear day, clear skies. Not a lot of activity around me. Just hooked my jacket. Cute. Always something happening, huh? I'm not sure if cut bait's going to work down here. We're trying it. If it don't work, I can always put worm on both rods. A couple more rocks sitting right there. Rocks in the right place. I can get this rod set up right. That's pretty good. Nothing touching that cut bait. Let me try a worm out there for a minute. See if anything hits it. I got plenty of bluegill from yesterday. I can always switch back. Well, it's a big solid iron crane barge there. That's a big sucker there. Oh, that might be it. Helicopter's going by. Yeah, if you guys ever notice you're on a live feed outside and you have helicopters go over, they can kind of mess with your signal. I have no idea why that is. Bite on worm, I saw that. Peck, peck. Peck, peck. The rock, please. Dang it. We definitely found some fish at least. I mean, it's still pretty early in the dang spring. As soon as I put that rod down, too. As soon as I put that rod down, I'll hit it again. That's pretty good. Just need to kind of mold that into a ball a little better. Reel's tightening up on me again. I really need some new gear. I really do. That didn't even bother that worm much. All right, let's see. Both of them are set back up. I'll come check the chats. Hopefully the screen's cleared up a bit more. Has the screen cleared up a bit, folks? Hey, Cindy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? And Trapper Scotty, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Trapper with the googly eyes. And Bouncer Slabs, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And Casting Card, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate what's going on. I hope the cleared up a little bit. Are we still blurry? Bouncer Slab says, oh, Seth Johnson, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you guys coming in and visiting. Oh, looks okay. All right, she cleared up. We were really blurry at one time. It was going in and out, almost disconnected on us. It went to the "Do you wish to reconnect" thing. That gets me worried. I'm looking at. I got 4 bars at 4G. Crying out loud! What do you expect? I'm out of 5G. Give me a break. That stuff costs money. It's expensive. Thanks, Cindy, for coming in and visiting. Thanks, Seth. Jay Fishing says, cheers. I don't think I missed anybody. Awesome. Just my eyes just haven't quite adjusted. And there go the waves just about over the top of us again. Every time a barge goes by, I can't get quite a. And Hager, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Hager says hello, Jay. Let's see. Sergey says bouncer. Bouncer says Sergey. Well, we are getting bites, but this is tricky. I had to build. You see that rock face in front of you? I had to build that. I mean, I had to literally, carry the rocks over there, so I had some kind of point or something to stand on. Because it was either have a spot to put the camera, or there's a bite, or gotta get to it, gotta get to it. Just read to it before. Yeah, it was either have a place to put the camera or have a place to stand. So I decided to put the camera over where I could stand and build a place where I could. Just cleaning that worm off. I kind of just got a distinctive idea of what these are. I just can't hook the suckers today. We're just getting started. We've caught one pretty good drum, about 2.5 pounds. That's a beautiful specimen of a drum too, bright and shiny. Some of them you get her all beat up and crap. That looked like a young male. Yeah, we got a little bit of a wind still blowing off that water. The water's getting warmer every day, so that's one good thing. Now, I tried to set up over there where those rocks are, where the catfish are, but it's too cliffy. I can't get a spot to set. I had to build one down here, and it's worse down there because the rocks down there are like this friggin' big. Can't really move them. They stuck where they are. All right, this has got 1/8 of an ounce of weight. That's got 1/4 of an ounce. And this is just an 1/8 ounce split shot, and that's a 1/4 ounce egg weight. I mean, a 1/4 ounce bullet weight. Those bullet weights seem to work a little bit better in the sand. They work a little bit like a flat weight, except I ain't got any flat weights. I like them flat weights in the sand, but I ain't got any. You know what? I know exactly what's wrong. Come on. That close rod every time I walk over here. I know what's wrong with my lens. It's got gunk and sand on it from my pocket. Make zooming in these, getting your eyes focused in on the camera pretty dang difficult. Looks a little better. And we have Put that down so I can get a good view on this. It's that JS Lawn. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. JST Lawn, appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you. Lawn and Gardens. Boy, that was a tricky one. It was all, crammed together. Couldn't see it. And Karen says, hello, JS. Did I miss anyone in chat? Let's see. Trapper. JL. See, Pierre Coop says, Bouncer. I don't think I missed anyone in chat. Sergey says Trapper. I'm Sergey. Sorry, I keep saying Sergey. See, 1427. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Hello, how you doing? Have any fish? Have any luck? We've caught one drum about 2.5 pounds. We're getting bites. It's just they're pecking at it pretty good. I need to be setting on these dang rods, but I had to build this rock base just to be able to fish this spot in the first place. A couple more worms on there. We're just using right now. I do have cut bluegill, but it don't seem to be working right now. So we're just using basic garden variety night crawlers. Got a 1/8 ounce split shot on that one. Got a 1/4 ounce weight on that one. Try a little bit closer this cast. The water's going up pretty fast, if you notice. I mean, I was standing down there, and now you got the very base of the tripod's under the water. We're about out of shoreline down here. Looks like he cleaned that hook off, and I didn't even see a bite. But I got all that worm off. That's why I dug 60 of them. And one of the benefits of digging your own bait is you don't feel quite as bad when you lose them, as long as you didn't put too much work into digging them. Now I know how it feels buying them. And losing them. It can be fish just pulling them off over and over and over again. I'm sure there's some good fish back here. We're getting bites. We just gotta hook up. We just got to hook up. Throw a little soil in here, make them think something collapsed in here. Maybe get them to start feeding more. Hope this bite saw that. It's out there deeper. Heck, come on. Oh, dude, I got him. We have, whoa, Of another drum. Nice sized drum though. That's a decent sized drum. It's a nice sized drum. Bounce the camera feed. Yeah, these have been the colors. People say these are ugly fish, but I don't think they are. Check that coloration on that fish. It's just silvers and purples and blues. Just a beautiful fish. I think they are. I definitely think they are. That was out there deeper. Let's get back out here and we'll come check the chat. Look pretty good. Sometimes it's like that. You can come down here and sit for hours and not get a bite. And sometimes it takes you less time to get a bite than it does to bait up the hook properly. And it ain't just, you know, hooking these worms on. You got to hook that head up that hook slightly so it covers that base, you know, the very base of that hook, and then run the rest of that worm up the hook. Sometimes you want to leave that end dangling. Sometimes you roll it into a ball, and sometimes you kind of let some of that stuff dangle. See if I can get his back out in the same spot. Yeah, it's a little to the left, but I don't know. I think I'm going to recast that. Yeah, if you find a spot where you're getting bites, make sure you get back in that spot. That's about right. More or less. Better. I had to build this rock base, so it's kind of tough to fish. All right, that's pretty good. Come check the chat out and see what is going on. Whew. With that rock base, I should have built a little bit better, shouldn't I? Oh, we might have frozen. See, 15 people in, 31 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's a beautiful fish. Y'all, thanks, Seth. Appreciate that. Yeah, people don't like drum. I don't mind them. They ain't all that good to eat, but I don't eat much fish anyways. See, Purnell says, Jay Fishing. Purnell, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, you guys notice you guys are going underwater. The very base of the tripod keeps going because this water is getting higher and higher. I mean, I looked at the forecast thing, and it did not say anything about rising water. See, says, hey, Trapper, what's going on? Boy, that first drum about got my rod in, too. Got a soda over here. I'm getting a little thirsty. Got a nice old orange soda. Every once in a while, I want something different besides coffee. Every once in a while. See. See, Chopper says, Seth. And Jay Fishing says, congrats on 2.4K. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I totally forgot about that. I've been pushing really hard to break that 2.4. You guys have wondered why I've been going 4 and 5 live speeds in a row. They were being a nuisance. I mean, I would gain 3 subs during the live feed and I would lose 2. And I would gain 3 with creating shorts and I would lose 2. It's like, yeah, they were not letting me get 2.4K. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting great views on all my stuff. I'm getting great views on my shorts. I don't understand it. Might need to put on another long form video or something. Of course, I never get many views on my long forms, like maybe 100 views. Just my regular viewers will watch that kind of stuff. Jay Fishing says, anytime. And Jay Fishing says, oh, going through the same damn thing. Yeah, I know. When they do that, they're telling you you're supposed to be doing something else, but they don't tell you what else you're supposed to be doing. Crap. No, that's it. No. All right. Man, he was hitting it pretty good there, wasn't he? Got him. Not very big. Boy, that's a little guy. Sheesh, man. I can't believe I actually hooked that fish. This is a baby. Yes, this is what you would call a tiny little drum. Boy, that's a little guy. And something tried to eat him too. See on the back of his tail? Yep, poor little guy. Something tried to eat him. See ya. I know I might be using bait, but I got cut bluegill. It ain't working, so no sense in cutting up another fish. The one I got ain't working. Well, I'm amazed I hooked that fish. I was like, wow, how the heck did I even hook that? Maybe I go a little further off the bottom. Sometimes if you just change your depth on your split shot by a couple of inches, sometimes that'll make a big difference down here. I just got to clamp my split shot back down. That's why I use split shots instead of swivels. That way I can quickly alter that that depth that bait is holding off the bottom. I'll give that another 2 or 3 inches. Oddly enough, buffalo carp feed on the bottom, and yet at the same time, they want the bait off the bottom a couple inches. It's odd. You'd think, you know, a fish that, you know, feeds on the bottom would want their food on the bottom, but they don't. I call buffalo carp the cows of the Mississippi. That's basically what they are. They run in like herds right up and down the river. They feed almost solely on, you know, algae and other grass, moss, sticks. they feed on worm a little bit and might eat a crustacean or two or some larvae, that kind of stuff. Primarily, they just filter feed out there. They go around the edges of these rocks and pick up any grass or algae or anything growing on them. That's a better cast. I wish I could get that over to the left just a little bit. The only way I'm going to do that is if I climb all the way out on the rock point here. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sure I got more worms in here. They're just, I put in a lot more soil in my container than I'm required to. Make sure the worms stay alive on me better. That's just an old thing I've been doing for years. That way you don't wind up with all your worms dead. Or dying, or... Yeah, if you ever fish with worms, you know what I mean. The more you stack them into a spot, the better chance they are of them dying on you. Trying to loosen up that magnetic, because this magnetics keep sticking on this one reel. It's no difference. One more time, I'll give it a little dunk. Same. And a big old catboat coming down the river. And you know what that means. Doing 70 miles per hour down the river. We're going to have to move our crap back here in just a second. I'll hit that one this time. Yeah, clean the hook off. I didn't even see a bite. Dang it. What's left of that worm just got knocked up the hook. I got to do this quick because that way it's going to be coming in fast. Come on, give me another worm. There we go. Like I said, those things make far worse waves down here than the barges do. The barges are like the size of buildings. And my stuff can get washed away. Back to the stupid stuff here. Tripod don't get washed over. Nothing got wet, did it? There's a bite on my rod. Get to it. Pulled it right off the rock, didn't it? Yeah, pulled it right off the rock and tore the worm off that quick. Dang it. I don't know if that wave might have caused that bite, but I couldn't see it anyways to get to it. That's why you buy 50 of these things. Why you dig 50 of these things, because it's going to take 2 or 3 every cast to cover even a number 60 little hook. They get bigger as the year goes on. A week ago, these were like this big. Now they're like that big. Oh, Lord. Come on, rocks. All right, that looks pretty good. Make sure she's settled out there. Huh. Well, that was weird. Like something was out there. Pecking on it. Peck, 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 peck. Let me get back to the chat here in just a minute, folks. Peck bite. Yeah, he gave it a good peck. Good little nudge. Yeah, you can tell I built this rock face because it's unstable. That's getting worse, man. We can cast a little bit now. It's like a quarter of an ounce of weight. It should cast. There. Finally. So I'm going to cast all my worm off. Yeah, I still ain't got the sand out of the last time I was down here. All right, we're looking good again. We finally stabilized after that boat went by. Sorry about taking so long. Oh, I missed a lot of chat here, haven't I, folks? See, Seth says coffee. And let's see. Seth says, hey, Trapper. I don't know why that didn't reset. That's weird. Me too, daily up and down. Let's see, Trapper says, Bob. Oh, bait, yep. Oh yeah, that one was bait. I already have cut bluegill, so no worries. See, Seth says I need about 10 more people to reach 13K. Awesome, Seth. Jay Fishing says, hi, G. G, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's going on? Did I miss, I guess I missed, yep, NJ Guard, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Is Bob in? Anything? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, Bob. What's going on? Yeah, we've caught a couple drums so far today. Nothing too spectacular, but hey, fish are fish. And Sergey says, AFP. Yeah, you guys haven't checked out, people's channels. Anyfin, that's an awesome channel. Pier Coops, was it Trapper Sky? They're all, they're creating channels and making content and all kinds of. So if you guys sub, you know what I'm saying. Like Skipjack Cindy was in earlier. She does some awesome night feeds. And Bob, he's always doing live videos Monday through Friday. Yeah, I think that boat kind of knocked them off their place there. They're used to the barges, but those catfish boats, they make a heck of a lot more waves. And that was a 15, 20-foot John boat. That was like 2 feet, 2.5, about 4 feet wide. That's a big boat. Yeah, this might not be our final location. I like, there's some spots over to the left that are starting to look a little interesting since the current's changing direction with the water rising. I think a lot of our fish are holding up here. Even though down there looks interesting. I don't know. I might check it out in a little bit. Give me a chance to throw some cut bait over there in just a little deeper water. See, Randy Jones, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Randy says good afternoon. And Crystal, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? There's a bite on the close rod. He's just pecking on it again. And NJ Fishing Maniac, what is going on? Thanks for coming in, Mark. Appreciate it. Thank you. Not a whole lot right now, Mark. We've caught 2 pretty big drum, about 2.5 pounds each. One little baby, finger size one. That might have been bait. I have cut bait for a while, and I wasn't getting a nibble on it, so I kind of switched back to worm. We almost lost one rod. That's going to be a fun short. My arm got wet on that one because I had to grab the base of the rod. Trapper says, Crystal. Yeah, another awesome channel. If you guys haven't checked out New Jersey Maniacs live feeds during the mornings. He's been catching some nice crappie, yellow perch, bass. Another awesome channel. Randy Jones says hi again. Dang it. I'm getting a little better with the chat, as long as the fish give me an opportunity to check it out. I have to sit over here for a minute because we disconnected again. I got to make sure she reconnected. Yeah, we're having a little trouble with the signal today. That could be interesting. All these drums stop biting. Randy says, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, if you guys are coming in, you're new to the channel, just let me know. I have 2 temporary mods I'd like to set up during the day. If you guys need wrenches, you just come in, want to chat, sub up to other folks, let me know. I can pop that wrench for the day. And I have other folks that have been, wrenches. They can have their wrenches back. I'm trying to keep around the 50 level. I think we're at 51 now. And I know a lot of folks, it doesn't really matter, but I just like to, put out that to make people so you know. Temporary mods last until about 7 o'clock. Day fishing's welcome. And Karen says, oh, there's a bite. That rod just got pulled in. Dang it. He's on there. Uh-oh. What have I got? Well, that's pulling. Gotta loosen that drag. Whoa, whatever that is, that's pretty good. Well, he's taking off down there. And what is that? Oh, we have a... Oh, that's a buffalo carp. Okay, that's a buffalo carp. I thought we had another striper. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, it's our first buffalo carp, folks. Not a monster, 4 or 5 pounds. Yeah, the drag set a little tight. But I thought I had another striper out there. You can imagine this color. They look a lot alike. One thing about the camera being so close to the water, get a much better camera view as I'm trying to land her. That's about 3 or 4 pounds. Not a monster. A beautiful sized fish, though. Look at that tiny little mouths on that sucker. Just itty bitty, tiny, tiny, tiny. Ah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, that's our first buffalo carp. He's got a little knots on his head, but it happens. Beautiful guy. This is the colors. About 3 or 4 pounds. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that one hooked himself. I was looking over there and the rod was still pulling. Like, uh-oh. I thought that was another striper. And she fought, man. Wow, did that fish fight. My hands are shaking. I thought I had another striper on. But my hands are a little shaky. That adrenaline will get you. Dang. The heck was that? Man, it literally sounded like something jumping into the water out there. I'll save that big worm for a little later. I finally got that out there. I kind of had an idea where they were, but I couldn't. This one rod won't. She still got sand in it from the other day. That's an awesome little buffalo carp. And I cut bait out here for a while. It just really wasn't working. Set out just a little bit farther. Yeah, I had to build this rock face. Obviously, you can see I'm standing on underneath me's water, basically, because there was nowhere to stand over here. There quite literally was nothing. That's okay. Right, let's get this other rod back out and come check the chat. I'm surprised he didn't bend my hook out. Them suckers, that one was strong, man. That was flying like a dang striper. right, that's back. I need that right. Saw that bite too. Get it right there. Off. I know where I want it. I know where I want it. I just got to get it there. That's right. Got it that time. All right, let's go back. Let's go back and check the chat out. See what is going on. All right, let's come back and check the chat. See, what have I missed? See, here says, hello, Trapper. I mean, Randy says hello, Trapper. And Chaos, yep, but fish on. See, Reaper, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? NJ Guard says, nice, Mike. And Karen says, hello, Reaper. Great first live. I'm sorry I missed it. Hopefully I can catch that when I get home. Reaper says, thank you. Yeah, I've still got 2 temporary wrenches. If people want to sub up and everything, just let me know. Those will be set till 7 o'clock. That way you can, sub up to everyone and all that fun stuff. Now, if you want a permanent wrench, we can talk. I have another 2 people that haven't been in for about 2 weeks. If they don't show up for another week or so, we'll talk about switching out. Oh yeah, natural high chaos. Yeah, handshake there for a couple minutes. Reaper says thank you, Karen. Yeah, I guess I can. I can set that for a while if you want. I know you've been in for a while, Reaper, and you come into my lives a number of times, so I'm not worried. I just probably will have to get rid of a wrench when I get home because I don't really want to get over about 51 standard mods. Once you become monetized, you get a certain level. YouTube stops pushing you if you get too many wrenches. They want you to do either more long forms or other stuff. And Karen says, "You're welcome." And Randy Rhino, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Randy says, a pretty good couple pretty drum. 2 or 3 pretty good drum. 1 little baby drum. So we're catching fish. Randy says, Brother Purnell. My stomach's raw. That's what I get for when I haven't eaten food to eat for a couple days of first month. See, Randy says, working and watching. Oh, thanks for kind of sharing your time. I know valuable folks' times are. Appreciate that. Karen says, let's go. And Randy says, hi, Karen. You guys know I got super chats and super stickers turned on and everything. That's just for you guys to have fun with. If you want to donate to the channel, PayPal and Cash App's there. Pretty easy to do that kind of thing. It's linked in the description. You guys know that. Like to kind of throw it out there, make sure everyone remembers. No worries. That stuff goes to groceries and, you know, especially groceries right now. End of the month crap, you know what I mean? Karen says, Randy, right. My stickers. Thank you so much. Yeah, I keep meaning to send out stickers, and I got like 9 envelopes at home. I keep forgetting the dang things. Crap. That just reminded me. Bloodshed says, the Reaper, what's upon? What's a poppin', my friend? Trapper says, Randall Rhino Outdoors. And Randy says, you're very welcome, Karen. Boy, that buffalo carp fought, man. I don't know what it freaking had its Wheaties or something. I thought it was a striper. It was peel and drag. Quite literally, he was about ready to bust the line if I hadn't pushed the button on the bait caster. Ran like 15 yards or something. Sucker had some Wheaties in him or something. Let's see, Randy says, sorry for the wait. And Trapper says, I am. Randy says, Scotty. And Bloodshed says, Scotty. What's up? Good to reap you. And Karen says, hello, Bloodshed. And Karen says, no problem. No problem, Randy. Close rod. Someone's pecking on it. And look at this. The water just went dead. Wow. I'll check that out. The water just went dead over here. Just like, man, there goes another boat. That's going to wash it up again, though. Crap. Just when everything calms down, right? Oh, boy. Ah. Everything finally calms down. At least that one's on the other side of the river. You know, you actually get 2 waves from boats down in this river. It's so channelized. You get one wave from the boat, and the other wave that it bounces over the rocks and comes back from the other side of the river and hits you a second time. You wouldn't think it'd do that, but it does. See, Karen says, hello, Bloodshed. And Reaper says, not too bad. Bloodshed just finished my first live a little while ago. Yeah, if you guys haven't, go pop over there, check out that live feed. Maybe a little later on, after my live's over, give it a little bit, but go check it out. The Trapper says, I am sub 489. And comment, awesome. And let's see. Jeffy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Jeffy says, hello, chatters. Yeah, Jeffy's a member of the Pride. Meow, meow. I know other folks are too. I just thought I thought I'd meow. I wanted to meow. Okay, I wanted to meow. I don't think those waves are going to be too bad. They were all the other side of the river. Yeah, we have a lot of members in actually. Karen says hello, Jeffy. The Trapper says Jeffy, and Jay Fishing says Bloodshed sub 490. And Randy says Jay Fishing, you're about halfway to that monetization level. Karen says meow anytime you want. Randy says how are you? Jay Fishing says how are you, Randy? I haven't checked these rods out in a while. I just kicked the dang tripod. I better make sure she's okay. We don't have a lot of room to work around here. Well, that line is just ultra slack. Oh, yeah, he's still on there. I'm set the hook on this one. Boy, that fish ran in with it. Another big old drum. Another big old drum. Yeah, I wonder why that line was like dead slack. Swallow my daggone hook. You know you ain't going to get my hook, drum. I know how to get the hook out of you suckers. Reach down there where it is. Push right against the back of it. Pop. And it comes right out. Cool little fish, aren't they? See you, buddy. Thank you. You knew he wasn't going to get my hook. Little sucker. Oh, I bite on that one. I forgot the drag was set all loose. Crap. That's why you don't set that drag that loose. Ah. One buffalo carp and a lot of drum. Yeah, the buffalo carp wasn't that big. He was about maybe 3 or 4 pounds. How you doing today? Yeah. Beautiful day though, at least, right? Just rod back out here, folks, and we'll come check the chat and everything. Yeah, that sucker's she is tightened up bad. I'm gonna have to dunk her. You don't want to do that with your reels, but when you got fish just a little bit out of your range to cast, you got no alternative. Now it casts like a bullet. Now it tries to hit that other side. I keep oiling this thing up and it keeps doing that. I don't know why. 4 pretty good ones. Yeah, nice, 1 2 pound drum. Beautiful. Nice and beautiful silver ones. Kind of eating up all my worms right now. I had to build a rock face down here. There was nowhere to walk. All right, that one's back out. Gotta get this baited up and we'll check the cat, folks. Yeah, they're all my worms. Just in one big gigantic globule of worms in there. Yeah, I wonder where they all were. That's what happens when you start getting halfway through your worms and you think you're about ready to run out, and it turns out they're all in one gob in the bucket. See you. Have a great day, okay? Yeah, it's a friend of mine. He works for the Corps of Engineers down here. He used to give me rides down here before I got my scooter. Mic feed's a little turned. It's a little plastic thing on my mic feed it's starting to wear out. Obviously it is. I mean, it's only like a $10 mic feed. No worries. These things are actually the clips that go on these. Weirdly enough, the clips are $5, while the entire mic feed with new clips are $10. So that really makes a lot of sense, huh? I think it might be. Everything looks pretty good. And I had a battery extender charged, but dumb me, I forgot to bring the wire. So looks like we're doing about a 3 to 3.5 hour live feed today. Hopefully. I mean, we've been losing connection left and right today, so you never know. It's gone off 3 times already today, where it's, clicked off for a second, then come right back on. I don't know why. I mean, it's not that windy of a day, and there's no trains going over real bad. There's you guys aren't like kind of buried in a rock face or nothing to keep from the wind or nothing. I got 4G. I got what, full bars. I don't get it. I do not get it. Make sure that drag's set tight enough where I can set the hook again. Yep. That's tightened up pretty good. Problem with that cat bait caster is that the drag, it's a real good drag, all right, but it takes quite a bit of pull unless you loosen it really good. Mind you, you got the emergency button on there where you can push it if something's pulling too hard and it's going to break the line or bend the hook out or something. But when something's running, you don't always think of that. I'm kind of surprised that hook didn't bend out on that buffalo carp. He had that rod doubled over. Yeah, that little guy, he was a fighter. I don't know what. Like I said, I think he had his Wheaties or something. I was just going to give it a minute, sitting by the rods. I like sitting by the rods. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I do. Don't worry, I like you too. See, Karen says, hello, Seth. Have I missed any chat? I really should reset this so I can make sure I know where my my last point of reading chat is. That way I don't have to look through. I keep forgetting to do that. See. Bloodshed with the cool emojis. Reaper says, come on, fishy fishies. And says, thanks, Jay Fishing. See, Jeffy says, LOL, Tara, who? Did I miss what's Pop doing? Yep, what's Pop's doing? What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Did I miss Tara in feed? What's Pop doing? Says, hey, Mike. And Danny, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? I do not see Tara anywhere. Don't see her, don't see her, don't see her. Seth says, hi, Danny. And Danny says, hi, Seth. I'm glad you finished up work early today, Danny. More time with friends and family. I can hear a train coming too. A loud one too. I can hear it way from over there. I missed a lot there, didn't I? Boy, that came in quick. What's up, Pop? Let's see what Pop. Pop says, "What? Hey, Bloodshed." And then he says, "Just woke up. Wow, a cat nap." You know. Then he says, "Hi, Seth." And Danny with all the cool kitty cat emojis. And Trapper, Pop, Danny, coffee. Pop doing says, I didn't see her either. Oh, me neither. I just I saw Tara there and like, well, I didn't see her. Let's see, Kaisha, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. What is going on? Kaisha says, good afternoon, MBP chat. Oh, there's a bite. Gotta go. Far rod. Oh, he had it. Yeah, that fish definitely had it. What did he do to it? See what did he do to the bait? Looks like he pulled off an end and bit off a piece. That's what I got the little rods for, is to replace the, I saw that peck. We got much of a spot to fish. I had to build a spot down here to fish, obviously. And they're cleaning this one off pretty good. I just got a couple little worms on this one. Every time I come in, I put another little one on it. Give it just a little bit more scent. Just like that. It's got like a 1/8 ounce split shot on it. That's got like a 1/4 ounce slip sinker. Coopers, hi buddies. That's my buddies. They know me. They don't even bother to fly away from me no more. They just fly right over top of me. I'm gonna set back up. Come check the chat out. Chat, Kaisha. See. Randy says, folks, everyone, chat. And there's Tara. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. What is going on? Meow. 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 Thanks for coming in, Tara. Appreciate it. Randy says, I came home for so well. Took me a nap. Oh, Danny said that. Yeah. Sometimes cat naps are good. Sometimes they're bad. See what's up, Pop says, there's Tara. And Danny says, hi, Purnell. Danny says, hi, Tara. Purnell says, Danny. And Tara says, hi, Purnell. And Tara says, hey, Jeffy. And Seth says, hey, Tara. Randy says, Sister Tara. And Tara says, hi, Seth. Randy says, almost. Seth says, hey, Tara. Tara says, hey, Purnell. Randy says, hello, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And David, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. David says, MBB, go get them. Yeah, we've caught one pretty good buffalo carp, couple pretty good drum. David says, Sir Jeffy. Sitar says, razzle dazzle. And Jeff says, David. And Tara says, cuz. And Trap says, all the cool emojis. David says, Scotty. Scotty says, hi, Jeffy. Danny says, hi, David. Danny says, hi, Jay Fishing. Jay Fishing says, hey, Jeffy. Jeffy says, hey, Danny. David says, ooh, I'm getting breath there. Tara, the sparkle in everyone's eyes. I just kept my breath there. Karen says, hello. And Danny says, hi, Karen. Trapper says, the nose. And Kevin says, hello, Danny. Teresa says, hello, MVP. Thank you for coming in, Teresa. Thank you, thank you. Joy says, hi, Karen. And Tara says, Teresa, love. And Teresa says, Teresa, good to see you. And Corey Outdoors, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Corey says, hi, mate. And Jay Fishing says, Danny. And Jay Fishing says, David. Purnell says, hi, Teresa. Trapper says, Teresa. And Jeffy says, hi, Teresa. Bloodshed with the cool emojis. Teresa says, Purnell. Jay Fishing says, Corey's, hey, subbed. And David says, Jay Fishing. Teresa says, Jeffy. And Jay Fishing says, Teresa. Oh, my God. That's going to give me a... whew. I did it. I did it. I caught up with chat. Now you guys are going at it again. Dang it. I'm trying. Boy, it got beautiful out here. The wind just totally died. Tell you what, I'm gonna put my stocking cap. I'm gonna put my baseball cap on. What the heck? I wasn't sure whether or not it was gonna get sunny or not. It was gonna stay sunny, so I took my stocking cap, but it's gonna keep up like this. I might as well put the old baseball cap on, the old MVP baseball cap. The old Ernest P. Worrell MVP baseball cap. Yeah, I can see the chat a little better too, because that cuts down on the glare just a little bit. Whew. See, Corey says, "Hey mate," greets us with laughing emojis, trapping with the cool emojis and the angry emojis and the what the heck emojis. Karen says, "Hello, David." Teresa says, "Danny, Teresa, David." Let's go check the rods out. See what's going on. Yeah, it's gonna be nice like this. Might as well put the dang baseball cap on. Yeah, he's still messing with it. Kind of makes me wonder if I should take a bomb just down there. This one rod. I could kind of slip this over here. You know, kind of, because this is my lighter weight. It's just a split shot. I could move this one like right here, get a better angle on that spot, and try a cast down this gully here. It usually doesn't get any fish down here, but with the water rising, I don't know. They might come in there. It's worth a shot. Dang jet. Let's give this a shot down here. What the heck? Just bomb a cast down there. See what's going on down there. It got nice out here with just a little bit of breeze now, not too much. I mean, obviously it's coming down off the river. It can't be coming from that direction. But then again, if it was coming from that direction, you couldn't feel it at all. Another one busted up over there. I think a lot of these fish are on the move. It's spring and they're starting to migrate upriver to do the the mating thing. Like drum, carp, species like that, sturgeon, walleye, they all do a nesting, which nesting means that they come in, kind of shovel out a spot or clean off a spot, lay their eggs, do their thing, and leave. While bedding fish like catfish, bass, crappie, bluegill, they all come in, create a bed, and they will sit there and they will guard their eggs until they hatch. And then a little while longer, they'll guard the fry until they get somewhere protected, and then they're on their own. So some fish are lazy, they do it real quick. Other fish take an entire month guarding those eggs. Big old catfish will come in here, find a nice log or something, dig that out. The male Female come in, drop those eggs. Male, do his thing, and then he'll just sit there and guard those eggs until they hatch. That's what the whole sport of noodling is about. Is someone will go in the water after the catfish and grab them by the mouth and drag them off that bed. Seems easy enough until you realize, you're in their domain. I've done it once or twice when I was younger. It wasn't that fun for me, to be honest. But I could see the attraction for it. I mean, big old tough guy wants to, get out there, and yeah, I can see it. Plus, some of them catfish are buried in there. You can't really get to them unless you do that. So that kind of makes sense on two levels. How do we start talking about? Oh yeah, because it's that time of the year. I mean, it's springtime. They doing their thing. All right, when I'm moved onto this angle, let me try to change my angle here. I think there's something holding on to that. There was too. Most of that worm's gone. The only thing that's left is a night crawler. Hey, buffalo carp are weird. They actually do not like the night crawlers as much as they like the little worms. I mean, they'll hit the night crawlers, but they prefer the little itty bitty tiny shoestring pasta red worms. They're the little suckers. It takes two of them to cover the hook. One little sucker. These little suckers are tricky. You got to grab them just at the right part of the head to get them on there right. Even then, you got to be pretty gentle with them. Yep, here comes that train finally. I knew it was coming. I could hear it for a while. That's perfect gas there. All right, let's let those kind of soak. Kind of tighten up that line just a little bit, and we're going to let those soak for a little while. Yep, here comes the train. Choo choo. Woo woo. Rebecca says, chaos. Corey. And Teresa says, we just got a thunderstorm. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting those starting tomorrow, I believe. And Karen says, hello to off again. Dang it. I hate it. Teresa says, I'm in Texas. Yeah, it's not that far away. I remember driving with my sister down there in about a day. So we're getting that crap coming very, very soon. It's going to jump the temperature in the 80s for a couple days, so that's a good thing. The river don't need any more water down here. The higher it gets, the harder it gets to fish. Oh, San Antonio, that's exactly where I went through. I went through from St. Louis, I went all the way through San Antonio, all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico to fish for a while and back. I was like 18. Yeah, I was 18 on my 18th birthday. Yeah, we had a little trip. That's where my PV largemouth came from, just a little over 15 pounds in Texas. Of course, that was on a private resort. It was called 777 Ranch. A friend of mine back then got to let me stay there overnight. We got to fish for a little while. That was on a type of popping frog they don't even make anymore. They don't even make that brand of popping frog anymore. Let's see. Teresa says we are at 78 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty good temps. See 11 people in. 50 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. It's getting big too fast. Oh, there's a fight on the far rod. Pop that hard. Well, that's in the water down there. Yeah, I believe San Antonio. Oh, he's hitting it too. He's still hitting it. Oh, I wish I would have hooked that fish. I don't know what the heck that is down there. Dang it. He was pecking on it pretty good. I don't know why I missed him. He must just had the end of the worm in his mouth. I wonder what that could have been. Yeah, as you go through your worms, you need to get rid of the old soil so you can find the worms. Because if you don't put enough soil in with your bait, especially down here on these rocks, even in these temperatures, 55, 60 degrees, they're going to die on you. Yeah, it's not really the change. It's not really the heat. It's the change in temperature that gets your worms. Because in the summertime, I'll have Canadian night crawlers out here. As long as they're in the shade and they're used to the heat where you dug them, they won't die. But if you get them from a bait shop and you bring them out here, no matter what you're going to do, unless you keep them ice cold, they're going to die. They're going to melt on you. These guys are garden variety. They're a little bit more resistant to the heat. Yeah, it sucked, Michael. But I'll give it a shot. I'll give that a shot. I know where that is. It's right on a stupid tree down there. That's pretty good. Pump that. There's also a truck out here, by the way. There's a big old truck sunken out here. That's some nice truck structure you got to fish around. Pretty good. I want that a little further over to the left. Not much, just about 3 feet. That's further over to the right. Jeez. I look like an amateur out here. Been casting bait casts for 20 some odd years. I'm going to get this right. I'm going to get it right. Pinpoint. Perfect. About time. About friggin' time I got that cast right. Looks pretty good. Or we'll come check the chat again. We'll come check the chat again. Sorry about that, Teresa. Yeah, I know I was going off. I had all the text messages from Instagram. Let's see, what did I miss? Oh, a lot of chat there, didn't I? I'm in Texas. Also to Carpus Christa. Let's see, Jason, Polar North, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? If you guys haven't checked out Jason's channel, you really should. He does a lot of paranormal stuff, and he's been starting to do some magnet fishing. Pretty cool channel. See, Purnell says, Teresa, a lot of good fishing there. Yeah, there is too. I fished a little bit in the Gulf, but I didn't get much time. It took us pretty much all our time to make it down there. Texas is a good place to fish. See, Teresa, False North says hello, chat. Let's see, Teresa says yes. Let's see, Teresa says Reaper. And Weldon, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Reaper says, hey, Teresa. Hey, Reaper. And see, Teresa says, Weldon, Gary. And False North says, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Jason. No worries. We're trying to get that man up, trying to get him some subs. I think that stick's on my line. Go away, stick. Get away from my rod. Sucker. It's just gonna float right there until it gets my rod. I know it is. You know it is too. It's a little dangler. Going on? Nothing yet. All right, you too. See ya. False Nerd says, come on, fishy fishies. And Teresa says, Weldon Carey. False, Sandy says, Jason says, Rude, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Rude says MVP. And Teresa says, hey, Rude. Sorry about the thing shaking. I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Rude says, Teresa. Yeah, far right. So thank you. We've got some pretty good buffalo carp, some nice, 2.5 pound, 2.5 pound drum, something like that. A couple smaller ones. I wish I'd have brought a wire from my dang battery extender, unfortunately. Let's see, what did I miss? It says Teresa. Tar says, hey, Weld. And Teresa says, no worries, MVP. And Tara says, Randy. And Rude says, Tara. Yeah, he loves to fish, but I don't know why he don't come down to fish. I don't get it. I do not get it. Oh, well, 5 people in, 55 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess we're unpixelated and clear. Mic feed's going good. We might switch up spots here if this one dies off, but it usually doesn't. You usually just have waves of fish moving in. So for a while you're getting bites and then it'll slow down for a little bit, and then you get more bites and then it'll slow down, and you know how it is down here. Just cleaning that hook off. I mean, just a tiniest bit of worm left on that sucker. No worms in that grab. There's a couple. That's all I needed, was just two. Two more for that rod. It looks like pretty good. Pretty good. That head's sticking off, ain't it? Let's hooked it on the wrong end. Do not hook your worms by the back end and leave them, because they'll come off on you. That back part disconnects intentionally. I want it over there further to the right. It's being a nuisance. You get one cast with these little guys, and if you don't get them, don't get it in the right spot, chances are part of them gonna fall off. Today they're free. They only took me about 25, 30 minutes to dig. Now I just got to worry about groceries for the next couple days. That's pretty good. That's a little further down to that right. I got a bite down there. I'm wondering what the heck it was. Keep hitting that dang truck on the way in. I know what I'm hitting when I bump something. I'm hitting that stupid truck out there. Surprised I don't get snagged on it every cast. But you just seem to, if you reel it in straight, because it's metal, it's aluminum. The top is aluminum, so it's not rusted. Just kind of roll right over it. You can actually climb in that truck. Looks pretty good. Where do I want it? Like right over. Yep, about there. Perfect. Both of them look pretty good. Tighten that one line up just a little bit. It's almost slack water on that side. Almost. That sucks, wind. Don't blow. Do not blow wind. What did I miss in chat? Tara says, come on, guys. Zoom in. Hi, you Weld. And Teresa says, no worries. I've been, Tara says, I'm going to be MIA for a couple of weeks, but I'll be back. All right. Thanks, Tara, for letting me know. Hope you come back soon. I'm gonna miss you. Teresa says, okay, Tara, you're missed. Teresa says, I'll miss you guys. I will too. Meow. 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 She's quieted down, but you guys know how this is down here. You can pick up really fast. See, Teresa with the cool kitty cat emojis, and Bloodshed with the cool emojis, and Karen, let's go. I do have my other rod. I could cast maybe some kind of artificial down here. Going to be a little tricky with the other two rods. I mean, I can cast it from this point, but you guys wouldn't be able to see me casting it. Question is, what do I cast? I haven't seen any white bass or anything busting the surface, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Haven't done that much this year on artificials down here yet. It usually needs to, warm up more before they start chasing stuff. Plus the lower the water gets, the better chance you have of getting them on artificials. See, Tara says, I can't read who that is. Come on, zoom in on my ball. Hope Rude says Bloodshed. And Rude with the fire emojis. Come on, fishies. Bloodshed says, Rude's good to see you. See, Bloodshed says, bye, Teresa. Bye, Teresa. I'm not sure if Bloodshed's leaving or Teresa's leaving. Yeah, it was so hard for us to get over, 2.4K. Anyone coming in, don't forget to double tap that screen and, subscribe, like, share, that sort of thing. I mean, it's been tough. That was a grind for the better part of a week to get that. Teresa says, MVP, Oh, bye, things. Bye, Teresa. Oh, get up again. Oh. Plus that sand to get your butt wet after a while. I don't mind. I mean, this is my fishing gear, so fishing clothes. I don't really mind getting mucky because guess what? They already are. I guess that one bite down there was an abnormality. I ain't got a bite down there since. Odd. What the heck? Oh, clicker thing is on or something. There it goes. Clicker was on. That was weird. Button wasn't pushed down the clicker yet. The clicker was on. Well, heck with it. You know what? I haven't taken a cast over there by that tip. I mean, as close as I can get to that tip. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's pretty close. Within about 3 or 4 feet of it. Heavy, heavy current out there. So she's going to bounce around. And this one, I guess, let's see. Even though I didn't see a bite, looks like something got most of the worm off again. Huh. Sneaky little suckers. Dirt. More dirt. There's a worm. That's a little squirmy wormy. Let's go way down there. What the heck? I always have a hard time believing there's not some white bass and stuff running into this cove when it's like this, but there isn't. They'll be sitting out here in deep water for some dumb reason. I mean, if I was a white bass, I was a school of white bass, I would chase my prey right against these rocks so that I could ambush them. But what they usually do. This is a pretty good setup right now. Camera looks nice. Beautiful, beautiful day. Early spring. Kind of surprised I didn't get any bites on bluegill, but you know, bluegill is not really a natural food source down here. I mean, there are a few bluegills scattered about, but your food source mainly down here are like crawfish, skipjack herring, baby carp, baby grass carp, baby drum, some little minnows and stuff. You know, worms that get washed in, insects, that sort of thing. Not a whole lot of bluegill down here. I think I caught 3 last year. 3 bluegill. I caught 1 crappie. Well, no, actually I caught 4 or 5 crappie. Forget how many crappie. They were all like little guys. A lot of white bass off the tip out there when the water gets lower, but right now it's too high. If you wanted to wade out this shoreline, fish that point, you might be able to get some white bass out on that tip, but you'd have to be past it where that current ripples around. And there goes the weight bouncing. Whenever that current starts to rip out there, a quarter of an ounce of weight isn't going to hold. But when when the currents stop and when it starts going this way, the quarter ounce holds. And they won't hit that big weight out there. I had a friend of mine a couple days ago come out here. He fished for, I think, 3 hours right beside me, and he had like an ounce of weight on, not so much as a bite. I mean, they drop these smaller weights, to be honest. They do. They're sneaky. They don't want any weight on there. See, 5 people in, 57 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. And Dean, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Organic. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm at work. Let's see. Let's stop by, drop a like. Thanks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming in and visiting. I enjoy talking to people like that. They're at work and they get the couple minutes, off on their break, and they come in and chat a minute or two. Drop that like. It is important. Makes so much difference. It really does. You don't think like that. My like isn't going. Yeah, it does. It means something. Wonder if an artificial would work down here. Maybe a bobber and a crappie jig. Maybe I'd have to fish it pretty dang deep. His bite. Saw that close rod. Well, he bounced that hard. I think we've got about an hour and a half charge left, maybe. I wonder. I could bring a rod over to the right, to the left over here, see what's going on. I wonder. I hate to leave this spot because I know how good it can be. What if I should just rig up my other rod and put it over here to the left? That's an idea. I could rig this other rod up. Or I could just bring my small rod down here and try. I'm surprised this is not getting any bites down there. wonder what that was. That's over the other rod. That's pretty deep right there. Might be holding some fish like right by the bank. I don't know. Uh-oh. Come on, reel, give it up. That one was out far. Didn't get anything though. Dirt. There's another wormy. You know, there was a lot of worm on there and it's all gone except for the night crawler. All right, she's kind of slowed down, folks, but we're still at it. Push this feed to at least 3 hours. Try to get a few more fish while we're doing it. We got one pretty good buffalo carp, couple nice drum. Still a pretty dang good day. I could put on a crappie jig or something and try out here for a little while. My other rod. Get my tackle box and my other rod over here. I have my final rod over here. Might as well put an artificial on it. And I doubt if a buzzbait's going to work down here. I was trying that in the evening on the down there at Fairgrounds. Nothing, but worth the shot. You don't know unless you try. There go the goopers again. And land right on top of where I'm fishing. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's what I get for getting them used to me. I could cast a spinnerbait out here. What the heck? Yeah, this sucker's gonna keep coming off, ain't it? Cast a little spinnerbait out here. What the heck? Yeah, I had to trade my scale for this. You know, my oh well. I still have the tape measure. Hopefully I don't lose it out here. Maybe there's one of the big old stripers or some white bass around. Heck, even a big old drum usually hits this spinnerbait on occasion. It happens. I've caught like 40 or 50 drum on spinnerbaits in the past year. Sucker's just wide open, ain't it? Trying to make sure this blade don't come off. I just replaced it. That feels pretty tight on there. That shouldn't come off. Let me trim up this. I'm gonna put a. See, I'm thinking maybe I don't know. Little shad paddle tail on it. But let's see if I can find one in here. Yeah, those are too big. Wonder if I got any left. Yeah, I can make something work like that. That's fused up. Still use that as a paddle tail. Pretty good. Let me trim this line. All right. Am I missing anything in chat? Hope yes, I have. Yes, I have. Teresa with the high MVP. Let's see. Oh man, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. This is a fishing channel. We're down in on the river in the about a quarter of a mile upstream from the arch. It's Scenic City. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Scenic City says rude. Said rude says Essie. We also have Teresa. Bloodshed Tara. Scenic says Jay Fishing. Yeah, I was just rigging up like a little spinnerbait out here, try to see if I can. Maybe there's some of them stripers still around. I don't know. Let's try. There's a bite on that. I saw that. Well, I'm going to be in for it if I actually hook one on this thing. Works nice. Need to use this down at fairgrounds. That's perfect for fairgrounds right now. think that might get a strike. I don't know if I can find any hitting. Obviously, they aren't out deep. I'm not getting a bite out deep. Let's try in closer again. I can't believe that's 7 or 8 feet deep, and I'm not getting a bite right there. A little shallow bank like that. Like something big came in here and spooked them. That actually does happen down here. You get some 120 pound catfish or something come in here and spook the whole spot. Those monster fish that still live in the Mississippi, people don't believe about. Question is, can I get it to bite? And that's the all important question. Can I get it to bite? Big old school of 15, 20 pound stripers. They'll scare anything down here. Oh, I hit that a truck. Get off of it, truck. I do not want to lose that spinnerbait. What? She's running straight. She's running true. I hate to lose this down here on a snag or something. There's a bite on worm. Finally got a bite over there and I miss it. Crap. Took me long enough to find an active fish. I remember where I cast that, exactly where I cast that too. I remember exactly where I cast that. That's about it. Current just died. Current just went slack again. Trying to tighten my lines up here. Don't want too slack a line. And again, I don't want it too tight either. Right on a bank, Michael. Oops. Get off it. Get off it. I didn't want it that close. Heck is that on there? Let's bite on worm there. Got him. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. That's why you hate to leave this spot. Because you never know what's going to be hitting. Oh, pulled off. That's a big old drum. Dang it. Why'd that pull off? Crap. I know why that pulled off. I mean, Good enough. Set that hook perfectly. Got cast that like right over there. I believe I missed that fish. That's a drum about 2.5 pounds. I don't know why he pulled off like that. Don't know why that fish pulled off. Had it right up at the surface. Hopped off. Oh, what the heck was that? I guess it was bottom. Here come the goopers back. Here come the goopers back. The heck was that? Again with the like something smacking at it and missing it. Bite. Oh, he was pulling on it good too. I should just let him pull. You almost saw the worm off that time. Last time he at least left a little of the night crawler. This time he even got most of the night crawler off. Coming back again. Right, we're back. We are back. And it's off. I was about 2 feet to the left. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, we're getting some bites now. We're just missing the little suckers. The heck is that? Low battery? Really? I don't know why my battery discharged quick. We're down to 20% charge. Trying to read this. Let's see, Killer, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Killer says, sup? Yeah, we're trying to catch some fish down here. We're getting a few bites. We caught some buffalo carp today, a few drum. My feet dead right now, so I gotta kind of shout at the camera. Pretty good day so far. Bites kind of died down here at the end, but I think we're starting to catch a few more. Just had one hooked a little bit ago, maybe 2.5 pounds. Pulled off on me. Right when I got it, so I'm like, I said, look, I had it for a second. I had him all the way through the bank. Barge coming up the river. You guys are loud. Really? This is it. Pick it up and run away. ain't always the ending. Chat. What is going on about that tackle box? Still shift quite a bit. Yeah, we just got 6 more minutes till we a 3-hour barrier, folks. 11 people in, 65 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See the Bass Club, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Fishing with Flames is in the house. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Jay Fishing says he needs 2 more subs to make 900. See you in the Bass Dose Duo. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. What is going on? It bites you. Pretty hard to hook. Look at this water. I had my rod sitting there a couple hours ago, and now it's already over the rock face there. Fish definitely don't care about coming in from shallow. Water raising there. Never done much with spinnerbaits for strikers. Usually paddle tails or like crappie jigs or something. I'm fishing for something else and wind up with something like that. Worm, cut bait. Something you normally wouldn't think you could just strike a bass. They're weird, especially when you have an area like this where they've got tons of food, their size, they got a work meal. It's kind of laid back. So we just got a few more minutes before we break the 3-hour barrier. And every time I bring this in, all the bait is gone. I'm just feeding some of those fish out here at least. You say let me show you off YouTube. Big camera shy. Big train, too. It's been going for a couple minutes. Get the lines out to the power barrier passage. How did you do that? I just saw that line tighten once and the bait's almost all gone. You guys have much time for much longer. Did a pretty good live feed down here today. I tried cut bait, really nothing getting on it. Tried it for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Probably stay down here fishing for a little while longer, see what's going on. Maybe check a couple little spots over here. Battery's probably down to about 15%, so I'm probably gonna leave her, just a little bit of charge so that makes her, something emergency or something happens. I've got, way to call out. Still been a pretty awesome day. Got one pretty good buffalo carp, a couple decent drum, little itty bitty drum. Missed a couple more fish. This river down here is always changing. I mean, from one day to the next, you never know what you're going to catch. The day before yesterday, it was all, like small, little bitty drums. The day before that, we were getting a lot of big buffalo carp and grass carp, hybrid striper. The day before that was mostly big grass carp and a big common carp, so it is constantly changing down here. The fish that are here are probably not going to be here tomorrow. But there are fish that are that way that are probably going to be here the next day. I'm pleased with the, I'm pleased with the stream. I really am. I think we did a pretty good job today. I do. Yeah, we punched over the 3-hour barrier. Thank you guys for coming in. Cass, thanks for staying in. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Jay Fishing, Purnell. Bass Pro, you're awesome. Thanks for coming in. Flamez. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oof, poo gas. That don't smell so good. Let's see, as always, Chaos Goat, thanks for coming in. Tara, Karen, everyone. I'm just gonna, always add my, good luck. Stay safe. I hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. Get out fishing. See you on the next one, my friends. Thank you.